I only looks max to get women. I said it. Cry me a fucking river. All I'm gonna say is that you guys need to get your priorities straight. I just put this poll on my story, Instagram story, and I asked you guys, what is your main reason for ascending? Fortunately, you guys answered, but unfortunately, all the fucking responses were girls, birds, hoes, girls, girls. Or on the other end of the spectrum, we have guys whose exes fuck their cousins, who've done unspeakable things, and they have this sudden burst of motivation. Getting girls is another burst of motivation, and that's what we're going to talk about today, is finding out the real incentives and rewards for mogging, looks maxing, ascending, so on and so forth. We're going to think about it ethically. You need one wife, and once you get that, if your priority is women, then you're going to lose yourself. Why do you think so many chads get married and unfortunately they become old, chopped, disgusting, dirty? And that's not going to be you because you're watching this video. You got to start preparing for your overall lifestyle. You can't be wrapped around girls. Mogging does not equal getting girls, but you got to start mogging in order to have a better quality of life, to achieve that thing they call the halo effect. You know, when people treat you better, people are nicer to you, when you get status and respect, and overall you feel confident. And the thing is, when you prioritize your ascension around women, I'm not saying don't go for girls. DM as many girls as you can at this time, because this is the perfect time to not get too attached. Because we're all young adults. We have to prioritize things that are going to set us up for life other than women. You know, women come later. And the reason why I'm saying DM as many women as you can is because, one, you can play the field. You can actually talk to women and get some experience that's going to help you in the long run. And number two, I really advise not getting attached this young, solely on the fact because you have your own goals and your happiness and emotions cannot be dependent on another person. Besides the whole point on dating, now let's talk about your goals for ascension and how the flow actually looks like. So you get the spark. I'm assuming you're operating on motivation. You know, something crazy could have happened. And you start to lock in for 2 weeks. You know, you go to the gym, you use these regimens, you watch a lot of content related about ascending. You're watching me right now, which means you could be in this phase, the 2-week lock-in. And now you're at this point. Your problems are either starting to die down, your regimens become too easy and you get bored of it, or you are really just not understanding what else you can do further. That's where most people fail. You can choose to continue and mog, of course, keep sticking to the regimens, or you can stop doing what you're doing because you're bored of it and become a chud. And we don't like chuds here. If you guys want one piece of advice on actually how to lock in and reach the stage of continuing after the 2-week lock-in or the spark period and actually rely on discipline rather than motivation, you got to start thinking of your life in the long game. You know, you're young and your goal is to be the absolute top mogger in every single facet of your life, whether it be your work, your industry, your charisma, your ability to speak, your looks. You should just be an all-around life maxer. You know, we are going to be life maxing. And when you continuously work on these skills, you were seeing this version of yourself where you're actually going to be the king of the world. I created this version of myself where I'm continuously mogging in every single aspect of my life. Not only looks, right? I've been trying to read more. I've been trying to work out. I'm not perfect. I get distracted easily, but I'm just like you, trying to work on it one step at a time. Moral of the story, understand your priorities for actually wanting to ascend and actually wanting to mog, and don't rely on women for this, guys. That's the one piece of advice I can give you. And maybe in later videos, I can go into more personal stories, which made me come about this whole hypothesis. Remember, we are going to Life Max and everything's going to be just fine. Follow for more tips.